Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans of Golden Bachelorette were sorry to see Jack Lencioni go. In the most recent episode, he was one of the men who Joan Vassos failed to give a rose to. The 68-year-old caterer talked about his plans to appear on Golden Bachelor in Paradise should the spin-off succeed, whom he believes Joan's deepest bond is with. After stepping out of the limousine, Jack Lencioni stunned the audience and Joan Vassos by belting out Frank Sinatra's My Way. Although he received a rose on the first night, in week 2 he was sent home. Following his departure, he spoke with Entertainment Weekly. Jack expressed his satisfaction with his stay on the Golden Bachelorette, citing his favorite part as the bachelor house. When questioned about who the surviving suitors is most connected to Joan Vassos, he mentioned Chalk Chapel as the frontrunner, but he also had some kind words about some of the other contenders. Chalk was the best, in my view. It was fantastic that he brought me some toys for my grandchildren after he and Joan visited Disneyland. Please understand that Jordan is a wonderfully kind and attractive man. Jonathan is a really attractive man who is built like a football player. How his family actually feels about his appearance as the Golden Bachelorette. In a podcast, Jack Lencioni disclosed to Nick Viall of Bachelor Nation that his family wasn't pleased with him joining the Golden Bachelorette. He explained to EW, however, that despite their reservations, his family had fun watching him on TV after the season aired on ABC. He admitted to EW that it was tough to be apart from his family. It was probably missing my 2 daughters and my 3 grandchildren while I was away from the family. He also dispelled any misunderstanding regarding the number of daughters he has. In the previous episode, he stated erroneously that he had 3 daughters and 2 grandchildren, but in reality, it is the opposite. Jack Lencioni discusses his views on the Golden BIP. Supporters of Bachelor Nation are eager to see more of Jack Lencioni. He revealed his thoughts to Entertainment Weekly regarding his potential appearance on Golden Bachelor in Paradise. Although the spin-off hasn't been announced by the network, fans are quite keen for it to air. ABC did reveal earlier this year that Bachelor in Paradise will make a comeback the following year following a hiatus. Fans will undoubtedly see Jack at Golden BIP. He declared he would in a split second join the show. At my age, who gets to do this stuff? My God, go ask me to do something and I will oblige. Who else would you like to see in a spin-off of Golden BIP? Tell us in the comments below. Wonderful female candidate Jack Lencioni, who is single, has boldly shown that he is a sincere person. Not many people had My Way on their bingo cards, let alone coming inside the home wearing a salmon jacket and entertaining Joan Vassos. Then, when he suddenly burst in wondering where the whiskey was, he really hit it off with the people. However, Jack discovered that he had gone on the show in order to find love, despite his family's wishes. Joan Vassos finds the entertaining Jack Lencioni. Joan Vassos, a brilliant single girl, was undoubtedly pleased to have Jack Lencioni as her entertainer. Although she designated Keith Gordon as the recipient of her initial feeling rose, she acknowledges that she may have actually distributed 10 first roses. For many Lone Ranger country fans, however, Jack was everything. In addition to singing plain Sinatra to greet guests at his residence, he also made an effort to project an air of manliness by asking, "Did someone say whiskey?" when he encountered other guys for the first time. Fans also liked that he showed them around the property, while keeping his genuine interest in clear sight. In addition, he demonstrated his culinary prowess by preparing a gourmet feast for Joan Vassos. Joan finds Jack fascinating without a question. Even though viewers found his humor and demeanor endearing, other people believe he might not be Joan's ideal match. They do, however, agree that Susan Knowles would keep him accountable. Although Lone Wolf Country ought to see how Jack and Joan's adventure plays out, Jack has disclosed that his family didn't think he ought to be on TV. Jack Lencioni acknowledged he completed the task his direction on Tuesday, September 24th, during the Viall Records digital broadcast, defying the wishes of his family and embarking on the brilliant single female. According to Jack 68, he is the most fortunate child of a B*TCH. He joined the show after learning how to make it happen from his ex. Using his flexible mental toughness, he completed the desk work. Jack, according to the host Scratch Vial, is the best ex of all time. He undoubtedly talks about how he thinks honestly about his females and ex-boyfriend on a regular basis. Whatever the case, he anticipated outlining his own path. He said, "My ex and my 2 girls were really distraught about it when I initially began making it happen." Though Jack goes on to say, "Since I have a propensity for offering something moronic, it appears that he accepts his ex's suggestion that he would offer something dumb." Still, Jack declares that he could never slight his magnificent former partner in public. Although their relationship didn't work out, Jack explains that even though she is ideal, she is simply not the best person for me. He claims that even though they were resistant to Jack dating on reality television, they have now warmed up to the idea. At the moment, all 3 of them are happy with it, he claims. According to Jack Lencioni, everyone should live life to the fullest. Jack Lencioni certainly lived it up on the show. Still, he claims he fell asleep in the Rose area to avoid the upstairs and the tarantulas outdoors. In addition, Jack considers giving a tour of the residence to single country enthusiasts. He talks of being relieved that he has taken care of his personal issues while making sense of his explanation. In actuality, he didn't have a wealthy upbringing, and it's unreal to live in places like the brilliant Lone Wolfus Manor. He enjoys sharing the experience because he has been lucky enough to see places he never would have thought possible. In addition, he enjoys sharing the amazing things he runs across with others. Jack and Charles L. enjoy themselves immensely, jokingly showing admirers around their temporary residence. Without a doubt, Jack loves to party and always brings the party with him. He claims that during his stay at the manor, he was closest to Dan and Greg. He unquestionably loves the familial bonds he made from the event. According to Jack Lencioni, his perfect date would involve preparing a delicious dinner for his significant other at his house. He must, of course, top it off with some bananas grown for dessert. Furthermore, have a nightcap on his deck. He adds that he has business to attend to that tunes in. He understands that it is easy for people to start chatting, and he needs to hear what his date has to say. When Scratch Vial finally manages to avoid spoiling the ending, he asks Jack Lencioni whether, in the unlikely event that they produced a brilliant version, he would go on Single Guy in Heaven. Of course, opening it with, in the unlikely event that he didn't end up with Joan Vassos in the end. Jack remarks, "Damnation no doubt," and is a decent game that makes things easy for the hosts. Furthermore, he claimed that based on the pictures others have set up of him and the dull-haired woman, Susan Knowles is tall, great-looking, and genuine pretty. At some point, Jack tries to end the call by recalling some amusing incidents, but everyone embraces the real-life persona of their favorite fan. Watch new episodes on Hulu later in the day, and on ABC on Wednesday at 8/7C. How do you feel about Jack Lencioni? Do you think Jack and Joan Vassos will get along? Is it safe to say that you're ready for the brilliant single woman's next episode? Please leave a comment below.